The man who thanked God for nothing. They say in the ancient kingdom of Zahara, there lived a man so poor that even beggars refused to sit beside him. His name was Amari, and every morning, while the entire city rushed to the palace gates to praise the king for their fortunes, Amari knelt in the dust outside his crumbling hut and whispered the same strange words. Thank you, God, for everything. But here's what haunted the people of Zahara. Amari had nothing. No gold, no land, no family, not even a proper roof over his head. So what was he thanking God for? The king himself would soon demand an answer to this question. And what happened next would shake the very foundations of Zahara. But to understand this mystery, we must go back to where it all began. In the kingdom of Zahara, there were two men whose lives ran along parallel paths, yet could not have been more different. The first man was Rashid. Rashid was the king's treasurer, wealthy beyond measure. His home had 70 rooms, and he threw feasts where the leftover food could feed a village for a month. He wore silk robes that cost more than most men earned in a year. Every morning, Rashid would arrive at the palace before dawn, bearing gifts for King Zahir, golden ornaments, rare spices, precious stones. Your Majesty, he would announce loudly, it is you I must thank for everything I have. And the king would smile. But there was something in Rashid's eyes, something the king never quite noticed. A calculation, a measurement. Rashid didn't love the king. He loved what the king could give him. Now, the second man, Amari. Amari owned nothing. His clothes were patched rags. His meals were whatever he could gather from the edges of the marketplace. But every single morning, as the sun broke over the eastern hills, Amari would kneel in the dirt, raise his weathered hands to the sky and say, Thank you, God, for this breath in my lungs. Thank you for this new day. Thank you for everything. The neighbors mocked him. Amari, you fool! What are you thanking God for? Look at you. You're dying of poverty. But Amari would only smile. I am thanking him for what I cannot see yet. The confusion in Zahara grew deeper. King Zahir was a proud man. He believed that gratitude belonged to him. So when he heard about Amari, his curiosity turned into suspicion. One evening, as Rashid presented another tribute, the king interrupted. They say he thanks God for nothing. He has nothing, yet he's grateful. Why? Rashid laughed. The man is clearly mad. But the king couldn't ignore it. Bring me this Amari. I want to test him. When the guards arrived, Amari thought he was being arrested. Am I in trouble? He asked. The king wants to see you. Inside the throne room, Amari stood before King Zahir. Amari, the king said, they say you thank God every morning. But you have nothing. So tell me, what exactly are you grateful for? Amari looked up. I am grateful for my life, for my breath, for the sunrise, for the knowledge that God has not forgotten me. The king leaned forward. I want to test you, Amari. I'm going to take away the little you have, and we'll see if you still thank God. Guards, take his hut, take his possessions, all of them. Amari nodded. As you wish, Your Majesty. That night, they tore down his hut, left him with nothing but the clothes on his back. He spent the night under a tree, but when the sun rose, Amari knelt on the bare ground and whispered, Thank you, God, for this new day. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for everything. The king was furious. I will break this mystery, he said. He banned anyone from helping Amari. No food, no water. Days passed. But on the third morning, they found him by a stream. Thank you, God, for this water. This time the king asked softly, I've taken everything. You're suffering, yet you still thank God. Why? What do you see that I don't? Amari smiled. Rashid thanks you for what you give him, but I thank God for what he is teaching me. Rashid's gratitude lasts only as long as your gifts, mine, cannot be taken away. The king looked at Rashid. If I lost my throne tomorrow, would you still serve me? Rashid hesitated. The lie was clear. And you, Amari? If God gave you nothing else, would you still thank him? Yes, your majesty, because he has already given me everything that matters. The king walked down from his throne and knelt. Teach me how to be grateful for nothing, so that I can be grateful for everything. Amari placed his hand on the king's shoulder. You don't thank God for what you have, you thank him for who he is. Let it be known Amari is to be given a home, food, and position, not as payment, but as honor. Gratitude is not about what you have, it's about who you trust. They say King Zahir was never the same, and every morning, Amari's prayer remained, thank you God for everything. When you have nothing but God, you discover that God is everything. So I ask you today, what are you grateful for when everything is stripped away? Is your gratitude tied to your circumstances or to the one who holds you through every circumstances? Drop your thoughts below. And if this story moved you, share it with someone who needs it. Because gratitude is a choice.